from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. It's the Temple Owls and the SMU Mustangs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
He caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He knows he has the best wide receiver right now in the country. They are so excited about the talent and experience that they can get you downfield.
And the Mustangs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Owls offense will have the football first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
I got to be honest, guys. I'm a little surprised by the coverage on that play. It's third and short. You can't allow a hitch route to pick up the first down. You've got to have way tighter coverage than that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Temple lining up to punt it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. So SMU's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Quentin Martin Jr. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be second and 10. Hits inside. It's Martin. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. They're going to ride this running back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Second and long here. From the gun, the ground game. All over him immediately. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Running inside. It's Blunt.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking for a man. It's done. Right side, it's Blunt. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Long way to go on second down. Give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Temple lines up quickly. Plows his way ahead. Here's a little room there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Temple will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Got it back on second and goal. Knocked down immediately. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they covered 42 yards on the drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hale. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Throwing, Hawkins. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw. It's done. Got it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Owls want to pick up the tempo.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Logan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack, because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 98, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds a crease. It's Martin. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Left side is Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Motion from the wideout. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Temple lines up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Burrowing for yardage. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. Looking for the marker. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play...
Caught, and he's got room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release,
get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
And the Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for running room. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, SMU!
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Turns it upfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Temple lines up quickly.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to throw. It's done. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Got to make the play on 4th. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hawkins makes the catch. It's Grover. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Quick give. It's Martin. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Off the boot, looking for his man. Sweet cut there. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Out wide wrapped, it's Grohl. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing, Hawkins. Takes the easy one to the back. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Got it behind the line. It's Hale. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not going to make it. And the 4th down gamble backfires. Moving the pocket. It's done. Extending the play.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football.
Makes the grab in their space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Breaks into the open. He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds us back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the #1 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Bulldogs, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. And that's now 5 straight victories. They've really been clicking on all cylinders at this point of the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Dallas. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Hawkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. Could not make his way to the corner. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Mustangs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The fake wants to throw. Still looking. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up with the 28. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's done. Takes his shot. Finds a man on the left. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Under pressure. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throwing, Hawkins. In traffic, it's Hale. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Turns up, it's Hale. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. From the gun, it's Martin. Turning it on. Past the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Hawkins, keeping his eyes downfield. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. On the move. He's going to run it. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, SMU! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Temple lines up quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Got a man in the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They get to the line quickly.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the 2nd half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this 2nd half.
2nd and long here.
It's now 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Blunt. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Taken down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because...
Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Owls! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up for the PAT. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They go play action with Hawkins. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. Throwing, Hawkins. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Out wide right, it's Martin. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Left side is Hale. And midfield, he's got room. Offense on the move. A big play there gets it to the 30. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. They'll run it. It's Martin. Nice move there. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Reese, that's 3 for a young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Blunt. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Blunt. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's done. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Right side, it's Hale. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the rout is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's done. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. 30 short, they got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Pulls it in.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he gets rid of it. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the right. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Catch in the middle. It's Logan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go, whether you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off Leland or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Keeping his eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To throw, it's done. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet. After that near turnover, the clock is stopped as they tend to an injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Nice move to keep running. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They punted away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Using his legs, it's Blunt. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Logan. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Keeps it. At the 45 on his way. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Back to pass. It's done. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. These corners going to give them some space. Hits inside. It's Blunt. He's past the sticks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough.